Okay, so we're gonna call that one camera 1 and this one camera 2. I don't know why you need to do that. Hey, so what do you think of my shirt? This is the Hawaiian tribe that we were at their luau, myself and Canna Collabs, Cat, and we went to their luau. Well, the interesting and kind of sad thing is this tribe right here, their lands were the one that were wiped out by that fucking laser in Maui. And so if you guys, any of you guys know, anybody from the club, or if you guys know somebody, some guys from this club, give them a holler, see how their family's doing back home and all that stuff, yeah? Alright, yeah, fucking government, man. I'm so pissed off at shit. Yeah. It's a weed show. What the fuck? You know what I mean? You gotta put up with a little bit. So it's a Gordo's Wednesday sesh. Wilding out. You know, those Wednesday sessions are starting to pick up pretty good. It got kind of slow and shitty for a little while, but started doing these Wednesdays at that place, and they just started picking up a lot better. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Anyway, I got to see I saw a lot of people there too. I saw Interlincoln Farms. They've been having a little trouble here on Instagram. I saw Canna Collabs, of course. I always got to see my buddy Canna Collabs. He was busy as usual. He does well with Airman John. Airman John was there, and I saw the Herb Bros. You know, Heckle and Jekyll. They were good. It looked like they had their uncle or something with them. I don't know. I said hi to him. I don't think he spoke English, but I spoke Spanish. So. But yeah, that was cool. FSD Collective was there. I hadn't seen them in a while. He came over the other day, about Monday or Tuesday. He came over and we were kicking it for a while, getting high. And then, yeah, he was over there on Wednesday, and it was pretty cool. I'll talk about that in a second. I saw the Kush Bottle Company, bottle shop, the Kush Bottle Shop. Got a bottle from them for the bar, and they were there. Yeah, that was cool. Pink Tacos was there. You know, the vet gives me these fucking dabs. Oh, I don't know. It's like, it doesn't look like that much when she's putting it on the fucking, on the nail, but it's huge. I was like, ooh. Well, what's the name of those? It was more like, but you know, when I take dabs, everybody's dabs and they all these big old clouds. I take the same size dab and a little bit of smoke comes out. So there must be a big old pocket of shit in my lungs somewhere. I don't know. Miss Tribby was there, and shit, there was a bunch more people there. It was pretty fun. I'll do it again. So anyway, so what happened? My comedy, I came home after the thing, and I said, well, I got FST gave me some jet fuel gelato. I have some, which we had smoked that the other day when he came over here, and that's Lyle's. I think that's Lyle's favorite. So he remembered that. He gave us some jet fuel gelato. Herb Rolls, I'm not sure what he gave me. I said, give me a bag. And he said, okay. And I was talking to somebody else. Next thing you know, he had a bag and gave it to me. But when he gives me a bag, I always have to open it and take the air out and roll it up and then reseal it, because he just, I learned how to seal a bag, cabrón. So, yeah. So, I don't know what the hell that was, but it looked really good and it smelled really good. I think it was probably some kind of runs, because they know I like runs. Airman John gave me this. It was one of those long pre-rolls, and you know how usually, this is the thing, pre-rolls usually when you get them, and even from John I've got them, but every once in a while, or most of the time you get them, and You smoke them, and they either got a really long run, or you got one side's burning, the other, or the fucking thing bends and like that because you're holding the cardboard instead of down here on the shaft. Don't say shaft like that, my friend. It is very nasty. Anyway, or the weed just fucking falls out in this little round, this little cylinder shaped fucking. But this one didn't. I was smoking it with some homies over there. We were kicking back, doing some things, and I fired that fucker up, and it burned for a good long time. It was a little bit bigger, it's one of those little ones. It was a good sized cone, a long cone. It must have been really long because he twisted it too, and it was long. So it was good. I was really fucking ripped. But I see, I had just finished taking that dab with the vet, and somebody else gave me somebody else was smoking a joint, passed me a backwood or something like that. And, the leaf thing, I don't know, whatever it is. Had that, and before that, before that. So, let's see, wait a minute. I'm pretty high right now, and I'll explain that. So yesterday, Lyle had a job up there on the east side, and I dropped him off, and he forgot his phone. So I stayed home for this is some chilled 9.5. I need more. I came home and I dropped him off. I came home and I waited a few hours, picked up Lala from school, and did this and that and the other thing, and came back and waited till a certain time, and then I said, okay, well, I'll go back, because he didn't have a phone, so he couldn't call me and I couldn't call him. So I went back and I took the phone back, and he said, oh man, if I had the phone, I would have told you not to come yet. I got this and that and the other thing. So I left him Gizmo, the dog that he favors. My little Chihuahua favors him. So I left him because he doesn't behave for me. I left Gizmo with Lyle at that job, and I called the Broccoli Barrel. I said, hey, what are you doing, man? He said, I'm up here at the pad. I said, well, I'm looking to find a place to kick around for a few because Lyle's not finished with his job over here. So he said, come over. So we went over there, me and Bubba. And I went in there, and we were there with a young lady. I don't know what I should say her name. So the young lady was there. And so they're smoking, with the leaf thing, whatever you call those. They're really good. I like them. I mean, I smoke other ones. Some people only smoke those. They won't smoke joints. And that's perfectly fine. But I'll smoke a joint, a bong hit, all that. I don't really like the blunts with those fucking swishers or whatever the fuck, those silver ones. I don't like those things. They're just too much tobacco. It ruins the weed flavor. It just, that's what you do when you have weed that doesn't taste good but gets you high. You use those, and then you'll never know the difference. I'll know. So yeah. Anyway, so I got that pre-roll from him. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I go up there, and we're smoking that motherfucker, and then he says, cause he knows, so he says, let's take some dabs. So we proceed to taking some dabs and shit like that, and then I called Lyle. I said I said I better go pick that fucker up. She said, call him, man. This is cool. We're having a good time, whatever. So I called, and he didn't answer. So we continued to smoke. And I called Lyle about 20 minutes later. It was some good conversation. We were getting into it. We always get into it and have a nice conversation. It's hard to leave. Because we get in on a topic and it's like we skip around on topics, both of us. When we're having these conversations, but it seems like we're always skipping to the same next part of the topic we're talking about. So the conversation picks up and we can almost it's great. So then we get lost in the time and shit. Like if anyway, I called him and he was ready. So I got a little bit of weed to go and we left. And I came home, showered and changed, and that was it. But the funny thing was that. Well, it wasn't so much funny as that it was awesome to be able to have someplace to go hang out and get obliterated. I was fucking fully baked, dude. It was horribly cool. Okay, so I went down and I got the things. I got the jet fuel gelato I told you about, the bag from Herb Bros. I got John's pre-roll, and I got a Mr. Trippy gummy. Mr. Trippy gummy. Everybody knows how much I like those. They come in proportions of 3. I usually take one the day I get it, like last night, and then I took one today, and I'm gonna take one in a little while longer. And it really is helping with. It helps with the pain. So what I did when I got back, because I know everybody wanted me to tell them what the weed was like and everything like that, but I sort of was in pain. Well, not sort of. I was in fucking pain, and I decided to do something I did last year, and I started to do it with this. So what I did was I took I put a nugget of grapes from the broccoli barrel. I took jet fuel gelato from FSD. Those were small, so I took a few nugs. The Herb Bros were also smalls. I wasn't sure what it was, but I took some of there. And all that, I mixed those together. I ground them up along with a nugget that off of the stuff that Lyle just dried of his own outdoor organic. Mixed them all up in this jar, which was full. Did all this kind of shit to it. I've been smoking that, right? So I smoked that. Last night I smoked, I don't know, 3 or 4, 5, 6 bowls of that shit. I took about 4 dabs of diamonds. I ate a piece of Mr. Trippy gummy, and I was high. Just fucking high. It works. You know what I mean? Didn't feel the pain anymore. I was able to, because it was hurting real bad. I couldn't move. But it helped out a lot enough for me to be able. Well, I didn't fall asleep till about 5:30, and I woke up, about 3 hours later. But it was 4 hours later. I got about 4 hours eventually, so it helped a lot. So I did the same thing this morning. I smoked some of that mixed stuff. I took some dabs. I took a dab of some, what the hell was it called? Wedding cake that we got from Kilroy's Cannabis, 3 Blind Mice. Yeah, we got some of that, and I had a couple dabs of that, and I just took a couple of dabs right now. And I ate a third of the Trippy gummy. So I did the same thing I did. Well, look at my eyes. Fuck, I just noticed I look pretty fucking high. That's pretty cool. I'd pull me over if I was a cop, because I look high. But that's all right. And it doesn't help that I'm usually wearing a hat that says fully baked on it. But you know what? Fuck them. What are they going to do? They're probably high too. Yeah, so I don't know, man. So I got to remind you that Mama Nana Page got nailed. Wow. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, they fucking nailed her. I don't know why, because it was a pretty innocent looking page, the sons of bitches. My other page looks a lot worse, dude. A lot worse. And, well, I'm not going to jinx it, though, because if I say that, they'll probably get... But it doesn't... Now, mine's not even that bad. Mostly kid pictures. But, yeah, they got her. So if you need to find her for, you want to put in a custom cake order, you'd like to have some of her treats, both whatever's on the freeze-dried or whatever's going on, any of that type of stuff, baked stuff, custom stuff, you can get a hold of her through the Fully Hydrated page. Also, you can check the Fully Hydrated page, watch the videos and the tutorials, and you can ask questions, and, jump around with tinfoil in your mouth, and, mustard all over your head. I don't know, whatever, but you can find out anything you want. Go to the Fully Hydrated page. You can talk to Mama Nana there. Right? We talked about the broccoli bear. Oh, poor guy. Everybody go to the Broccoli Barrels page. His back is sore. My back's all fucked up, and we were talking about this morning. He's not that old, though. I don't know. He's pretty much brand new compared to me, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But anyway, his back's fucked up, so give him a holler and say, hey, I heard your back was fucked up, so, smoke a joint. And then again, you go ahead and go to Grown Habits and just say hi to him. He's recovering. I don't know if I'm going to say nicely because I'm not really sure. I'd hate to say something and then it'd be wrong because that'd be like, being stupid. And I really try to avoid doing that. And it's hard for me. It's hard because I don't, shit comes out of my mouth and it's all stupid, right? Anyway, so fully hydrated. Let's see. The sun is out. It's been hot as fuck, and it would be cool if you took out the slingshot. I don't know what the availability is right now, but they still got that summer pricing going on. So, and I'll tell you what would happen is as soon as the pricing got changed, people that were going to go for 4 hours, they ended up going for the day. There was another person. They were going to do it for. They were going to go for the day, and they ended up taking it for. From Thursday to Saturday, and that was pretty cool. So the prices are they're that good, that much better right now. So check that out at the Memory Lane page. And I hope sometimes when I do these lives, see, because I've got 2 pages on this device, and I've got the other backup page on a different device, right? But sometimes you forget which page you're on because you're just back and forth and shit like that. So sometimes I post this on the Fully Baked page with the with the leaf and everything, with the logo thing. I don't notice it, so if I'm not here, then I'm probably on that other page and I just dipshit it out. Or you can go to the YouTube. It's the Fully Baked Take on YouTube, and you can see it with the whole set, the whole everything. My dirty shit and all the back stuff here. Yeah, on Instagram. And lastly, I wanted to do as usual, thank the Ghost Mountain Riders for taking time out in the middle of the week to help us out. We appreciate everything, and you people who know who I'm talking about, show them some love. Tell them you appreciate the fact they do all the things they do for us, and they put up with all the shit we put them through. So yeah, Ghost Mountain Riders. If you know Ghosty, give him a hey. And my back hurts. So I hope you, like me, stay fully baked.